3, 2, 1.
Good day everyone, Garage King here, and we have a Dodge Avenger with the change oil light on. So what does that mean? Well, I guess it means we gotta change the oil in a car like this. So 2007 to 2014 Dodge Avengers, pretty much all the same. Let's get to it. Lift the car. Let's look in the manual, because as every good mechanic does, you should always check the manual. So we got a V6. Now the manual says the 2.4 and the 2.7 both take 520, and the big 6, which is a 3.5, actually takes 10W30. There's the part numbers for the oil filters. We're going to use a high performance one, but you know what? If you're in a bind, it just goes to a PH2. So that's the one. But I'll speak more on that later, because the parts department did tell me there is a metric and a standard thread. More on that later, but for now, there's the three engines. How much oil should we be putting in? Well, if you look over there, you can see it's 5.5 quarts for the V6s. They don't change. And a 4-cylinder is 4.5 quarts. So that is the amount of oil that we need to put in our car. Now this is a little bit off topic, but beverage cooler storage bin, I found this in the manual, and I don't know, I've never seen a car that has this before. If you have, please leave in the comments. All I can say is with the wrong beverages, this thing can get you in trouble.
All right, and panning under the vehicle, you can see we have a 13 mil bolt to undo right there, and we got our oil filter tucked up right in there.
So I'm just going to speed up the video here, because you know what? No one is going to sit and watch the oil drain out of this engine. I mean, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to do it either. It is, the draining is actually kind of boring, but you know what? I have no choice, because I'm the one actually doing the job, so I have to do it. Here you can see I was able to get the oil filter off by hand. It was loose enough, so that's good. Sometimes you do need an oil filter wrench. I'll try to remember at the end of this video to put a link in for a really good quality oil filter wrench, just if any of you need it. Anyway, what's your opinions on this? Do you guys think it's better just to let the shop deal with oil changes, or do you still enjoy doing them yourself? Me, I kind of like sliding under the car and giving it an oil change, because I can take a look at everything. So I enjoy it. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments.
And we just want to make sure it's nice and clean up there. So we're just going to put our drain plug back in. Now we have our high performance K&N filter, which should give us about 50 more horsepower. We're just going to lube it up with a little bit of oil. Make sure the O-ring has a little bit of oil on it. Now it's important to note that these engines have two thread sizes, metric 22 by 1.5 and 3/4 inch. So this one's got metric threads on it. Just like that. Just gonna give it a tighten up. And there we go. We just gotta fill it up. So let's just fill it up with oil now. 5W20. So here we got some good quality 5W20 oil here. Let's put our funnel in there so we don't make a huge mess. Open up our oil. And we know we need just over 5 liters. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this whole jug in, which is 4.73. Then we'll run the engine just for about 30 seconds, and then we'll top up.
Now hopefully it's all right with you guys, but I'm just going to speed up the video here so we're not here all day.
And that's all there is to it. After this, start the engine, run it for 30 seconds, wait just a minute or two, then check your oil, and then just top up as needed. We're probably going to need about another half liter or so to get to the 5.2. So to reset our oil light, all we got to do is turn the ignition switch to the on position. We're not going to start it, right? Don't start it, guys. Next, we're going to fully depress the accelerator pedal slowly 3 times within 10 seconds. So we got to make sure we can count properly and do that. And then what we're going to do is just turn the ignition switch to the lock position, and that should do it. Okay, so ignition on. There we go. Going to push slowly 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to turn this off to the lock. And hopefully that reset our oil. Let's check it out, guys. Let's see if it actually worked. And it's reset. Look at that. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Any questions, comments, leave them below. Garage King over and out. See you on the next one.